Okay, so we're going to do this negative 3.75 into steps. So step one is that we turn 3.75 into binary. And I'm going to use these squares to help me out with doing this as my placeholder values. So we're going to need, of course, position 4. We need 2. We need 1. Then we'll have our separator, like the dot. Let me just make this a bit wider. Cool. Then we're going to go for 0.5 and 0.25. They're the only ones we need at this stage. These we don't care about to make 3.75. So if we're going to make 3.75 based on what we've got here, in here goes 0, 1, 1, 1, 1. That is 3.75. Let's just fill out the rest of these with zeros because we'll need it for 2's complement. Easy. Now let's turn this into 2's complement. We flip. Let me just move this down slightly. So that'll be a 1, that'll be a 0, that'll be a 0, that'll be a 0, that'll be a 0, that'll be a 1, that'll be a 1, and that'll be a 1. So we've inverted the numbers. Then we fill out zeros. I'm just making big spaces between this because of those squares I've got. Okay, let's just move that. Thank you. The next thing we do is we perform binary addition on this row and this row. So let's just do it this way. 1 add 1 is 0 carry 1. This will be 1 add 1 because of the carry, so 0 carry the 1. This will be 1 add 1, which will be 0 carry the 1. This will be 1 because 0 and 0, but we had the carry. Let me just tie this up slightly. Zero and 0 is 0. 0 and 0 is 0. 0 and 0 is 0, and 0 and 1 is 1. So we've now just turned that into 2's complement. You know what? Forget making this neat. So this is in 2's complement at the moment negative 3.75. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these numbers, the negative, into these placeholder values here. So let's do it. In here, it would be 1. In here, it would be 0, then it was a 0, then it was a, let's stretch this out again, 0, so we have 3 zeros, then it was a 1, and then we've got 3 zeros. So this is the mantiser, nearly done for negative 3.75. But you'll notice we've got the dot here. Yo, what is that noise outside my house? Whatever. So the dot is here. We need this to be normalized. Therefore, for this normalization, we need the pattern to be 1, 0. So you want it to move it to here. To move it to there, we need to move the decimal point 1 step, 2 steps, 2 places to the left. So 2 places to the left. If we were to have at the moment. 1, 2, 4, and 8 is a positive exponent because we're moving to the left. So we're moving 2 places to the left. That would be a 0, that would be a 0, that would be a 1, and that would be a 0. So we've got a negative mantissa, but we've got a positive exponent. So recap, we turned it into 3.75. I used 4 as my first most significant bit, and in essence this will be negative, once we turn it into 2's complement, but still 4, 2, 1, and then the rest of it was after the decimal point. So we make up 3, 0, 1, 1, and then a 7.5. We then turn it to 2's complement by inverting it, and then filling it with zeros, and then by adding things together. We then have to shift the decimal point so that it's matching the pattern for it to become normalized. If it's positive, it'll be 0, 1. If it's negative, it'll be 1, 0. We have to shift it 2 places. We're shifting it to the left. The very fact we're shifting to the left means that the exponent is going to be positive.